Recently I was asked, who is responsible for our environment? And my first thought was, of course, it's the proprietor. Whoever has purchased the office or bought the land or bought the house, that person is ultimately responsible for that environment. But then I thought about the shared spaces, the roads we partake in, the public places that we all enjoy, that our children enjoy. Whoever is benefiting from the use of the land, from breathing our clean air, it's ultimately our responsibility. That's everyone. It's everyone's responsibility to maintain and protect our environment, to teach our children about that importance, to set a precedent. At Momo Pencils, we endeavor to be environmentally responsible manufacturers. And even in our offices here, we endeavor to be responsible employers. And so I challenge you all, anyone who's listening, anyone who is watching this video, to also think about, in your opinion, who is responsible for our environment and what kind of effect and impact you at your home or in your office, your company, has on it.
Hi, I'm Renu. I'm the marketing consultant at Purple Dot International Limited. And so my responsibility is to help them deliver some of their strategic objectives as a board as well as the management teams. As much as we have investor returns and we have what we're giving to our investors, but also in terms of our social impact, we like to look at what are we really doing. So as a company, we choose to focus on three key areas. We have education, we look at healthcare, and we look at the environment. How are we creating impact as a business for these areas when it comes to communities?
Good morning, school once more.
Good morning, teacher.
Yes. We thank God that we have our visitors today. They have come to visit us, and this is from the Momo Pencil Company. Yes, they'll give you pencils. At the same time, we will plant trees. And where do we get the pencils from? From Sawa. Now they will tell us more about the Momo pencils, and we are going.
We made you wake up early, back to school. How does it feel to be back to school? Is it exciting?
Yes.
Or did you like it at home? You didn't like it at home. It's good that you're out, because then that way we can do more of these things that we're here to do today. Daniel and the ma'am has already taken you through exactly what we're trying to do, which is to plant trees. But then I think I'd just like to highlight the fact that it's what Daniel said, it's everyone's responsibility, right? So as much as it's me and you, but also companies should come in, isn't it? Even governments should come in, the leaders that we have. So our part as a company, we are called Purple Dot International. We represent one of the sponsors for today's activity. As Daniel said, the other two is Dovu Cement, and the third one is the printing company, Elite Offset.
We connected with Momo Pencils, and we loved what they were doing, and they had these pencils that were using recycled newspaper and recycled materials, 100% recycled materials, which we thought was very interesting given the context of the larger program that they were running with the schools. And so the goal was to see how we could support them rather than start something from scratch, and support them in doing what they were already doing so well.
Where is all the timber and the concrete and everything else coming from? From the environment, isn't it? But then if we keep taking and taking and taking, what is going to be left behind? Isn't it? So it is also our responsibility to give back.
All these people here believe in you. It was really great to have the chance to interact with you, to listen to you, to get a chance to hear your questions and see you. Know that you have the power to make a change. You have the power to change the world. And it all starts with education. It all starts with the pencil. I grew up very far from here. My first writing tool was a pencil. No matter where you go in the world, everyone starts with a pencil. That means you have the same opportunity, the same chance to get education, the same chance to make an effect in your life. All of you have that chance. Do you understand? So the things that we're saying here to you are very important. Today you're making a step to do something. There's no way for anyone to be perfect. There's no perfect, sustainable person. It's all about making an effort. It's about not throwing away plastic bottles outside, not letting trash sit on the ground. It's about maintaining the compound at your school.
We thought that it would be a good idea to bring Momo pencils in our board. So we requested Elite Offset if they can help us with their waste paper, which we can give to the Momo pencils, and they come up with a product which we can also support from their educational. So we came up with a product called Momo pencils, which is fully recycled, and from here we are also supporting the education.
Your personality comes out in the way you write, and so the pencil was the first tool I ever got to do that with.
Ours are wood free. We make them from recycled newspapers. So watu wakisoma magazeti wakimalizana nayo, sisi tunachukua ndo tunatengeza pencil. So the first step is we cut. Tunakata hiyo gazeti to a certain size. Then we paste. Tunaweka hiyo pasting, basically tunaweka hiyo graphite. Si mnajua ile mawe nyeusi ile inaandika. Tunaweka kwa hiyo gazeti, then we roll it into a machine. After that there is drying and hardening. Basically ile pencil after you roll it in a machine unafaa uweke kama ni kwa jua, unaikausha ikuwe ngumu.
Hopeful Literacy campaign is a campaign that we came up with to try and support children from poor backgrounds. Statistics show that 3.6 million school children come from poor backgrounds, and because of that, most of them cannot even afford basic writing tools like pencils. We've been to areas where a pencil, which costs about 10-15 shillings, is a very big challenge to these children. And sometimes they're chased from school because they don't have writing materials. So by contributing something small like that, we feel that we are able to support their journey for education so that they can get education, but at the same time they don't miss out and are at the same level like their peers from well-off-to-do families.
Inside. We'll wash our hands, don't worry. Put inside.
For me, that's what I took out, because we need more people in this life to be problem solvers, isn't it? Not to continue making the situation worse. We want problems and solutions. So today, we have got a proper, tangible solution. You can see a pencil that has been made from newspapers.
And I think the simplicity in just giving a child a pencil to improve on their quality education is a very powerful thing that you can do for society. So I definitely think solutions are in the simplicity of them. Don't be complex, impact is felt, it's measurable. So that's why I think Hopeful Literacy is something that can make a difference.
Kids are very simple. So their takeout will be take care of the environment for your future and your future futures. They learned that pencils can be made from recycled paper. Maybe that's something they never knew. And these pencils will be taken home and their parents will be explained to. And thank you for the branding, so they'll always get to know who sponsored the pencils.
Today is a very special day for us. Today we have visited Mukuru Kayaba Primary School. Mukuru Kayaba is located in the middle of the slums. School population is about 2,000 pupils. This school has several challenges. One is space. Number two is the environment where the children come from. Our role here today was to spend a day with the students and also to share with them the gifts that we brought.
Now, let us save the environment by using a pencil made from recyclable newspaper, okay?
Yes!
Kwa majina naitwa Joana hapo. Nimejifunza jinsi ya kulinda mimea. Kwa majina naitwa Monica Makau. Nimetoka Mkuru Primary School 6 Green. Mama amekuja kutufundisha mambo ya environment na plant. Tumeplant miti, nimeelewa mambo mengi ya kulinda miti. Na tumefundishwa kuweka mazingira yakiwa safi.
Momo comes to our school today to teach us about trees and taking care of our environments.
My name is Regina Nsoma, a teacher in primary school. I joined the school 2020 and then we went home for COVID. Then we resumed back in the month of October. I thank God that He has taken care of us in this pandemic. We have not had any case in the school. We are thanking so many friends who have helped us. Like we have our MP, Mr. Jaguar, who constructed for us the wash point. You can see it. We have other friends who have given us food, masks, and we appreciate the way we are appreciating you today that you have visited us and gave us Momo pencils. We are very grateful for that. We have also talked to our children. We have explained to them the importance of taking care of the environment. We have also planted trees with us. We want to promise you that we are going to take care of them. And we will always remind the children the need of taking care of the environment all the time. Thank you so much and welcome.
As simple as it sounds, this tool, a pencil being given to a child in some school somewhere, it has a long-term impact in terms of how this child's thinking is shaped around his impact in return when he goes growing up, his impact and responsibility, and actually even as a child feeling empowered that he can do so much for the planet as well.
So we are solving one problem of waste. Okay? And number two, by planting trees, we are trying to tell them stop cutting trees to make pencils. There is another way to make pencils. And we make it through recycled newspaper.
Yes. So we want to thank them for taking care of the environment. Yes. Are we going to promise them that you are going to take care of our environment? Yes. Yes. Thank you so much.
When we go to different schools, we take time to talk to the children about what we are doing. We tell them why we are donating the pencils to them. We tell them the importance of education. We talk to them about things like vision. We talk to them about matters of the environment. We give them an opportunity to ask questions. And so we realize that they understand what we are talking about, and they understand the campaign generally, because the questions they ask are usually diverse. They'll ask you about education. They'll ask you about how to work hard in school, how to work smart. They'll ask you about vision. They'll ask you about the pencil. How is the pencil produced? They'll ask you questions about the trees. So we realize that every time we talk to these children, their reaction tells us that we understand, that they understand what we are talking about.
What do you love about your environment? What is the best thing about the environment? Just one person, Mutambia, what do you love about the environment? Trees. The trees. Wow.
We expect that the campaign will, first of all, be able to highlight the issue of climate challenges. It will also be able to provide an experience for these children to plant trees. You see, children learn by experience. If they experience planting a tree, this is something that they will remember throughout their life, and it means that they will be active even after school in issues to do with the environment. We also expect that through our donations of pencils that we play a part in the kids' journey to success, to education. You see, a pencil is almost like empowering a community. One child from there can be a doctor, and that doctor can go and serve a whole community. One child from there could be an architect and be able to create the future Kenya. So if we are part of that, then we feel that we have contributed in impacting and supporting their dream, supporting their journey of success.
I am teacher Juliet from KMC Primary School. We have just received visitors from Momo Pencil, and we are very grateful because they brought enough pencils to our learners. They are very excited. They are going to use pencils that are eco-friendly. We are also happy that we are given seedlings, 3 seedlings to plant, fruit trees, and the learners are very excited to plant them. We are going to have trees. Our compound will be beautiful and smart, and that one will welcome everybody to our school. All thanks and appreciation goes to the team that has come today. We've actually been backed up by our ward administrator from Athi River Town, and this occasion was a good one. We want to wish them all the best as they endeavor to conserve the environment, and we work together to make our environment good. God bless you all.
Ni ngapi hapo unaweza name? Drum. Na nini ingine? Guitar. Na nini ingine? Keyboard.
And because of cutting trees, then we are affecting the planet.
So there's something called soil erosion. Anybody who knows what that is? Okay, you know. What is soil erosion, yes?
Soil erosion is the carrying away of topsoil.
Of topsoil. That is the good soil that you need for our crops, right?
My name is Teacher Harold Chagangika from Mukuru Community Center Primary School. Today we received visitors from Momo Pencils. We have helped us to plant some trees, fruit trees for our school. Yes, we have planted very many trees, you can see them here. We are very much excited, the people are excited, everyone is happy. Now we can see a future of trees in our school. There is a field covered with trees. That should be brilliant, and it's amazing. We like that, it's amazing.
Today is a very important day in our calendar. This is because when we are teaching, especially English Study 6, there is a topic on environment. And today we have our friends that is More and More company have surprised us. They talked about coming yesterday, and today they are here, and we are so glad. They have also come with a gift of 100 trees that we have planted.
So I think it came together very well, looking at what they were already doing as Momo Pencils, and we just pretty much supported them in doing what they're doing.